Hey, it's Nisha. I went to a yard sale and there was a big tub of jewelry. I've got some brooches and we're going to go take a look. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I like the nice dangle on there. It has a Victorian style brooch. I would definitely list this on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and this is vintage from the 1980s. I would also list this on Etsy, and how I would do this is I use List Perfectly, and I create a single listing, and then List Perfectly puts that listing on all these different platforms, which lets me sell my items quicker and has grown my business. So there's the back, and there's that 1980s clasp. All right, cool. Okay. If you're in the mood for Christmas, an enamel poinsettia pin. Modern piece, got that stippling on the back. Okay. Then if you're ready for Thanksgiving, we're going to try to hit all the holidays. We have the turkey. This is Hallmark. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this week I'm showing you brooches, and then next week I will have necklaces. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. I love this brooch. It has a almost Art Deco geometric design to it, and has all these little dangle, tremble sections that will move. Oh yeah, isn't that great? And then the back is looks like this. Wow. Oops. Let me try that again. Okay, there's the back. Okay. It feels vintagey. Looks vintagey. Okay, cool. So this is my gift to you. I love that. Isn't that so much fun? I've never seen one with the gold and silver motif. There's some tarnish on the silver. There's a really nice design on the package. And a little bit of wearing on the back, but I don't think it's vintage just because the way the back and the pin look. But still a fun piece. Okay. Aha. So I'm always looking for new things. This isn't a brooch, but you could wear it like a brooch. It's a scarf clip. So there's the front. Pretty design. And then there's the clip on the back. It's definitely vintage. It's not super old. Probably from the 80s, just because the way it's constructed back here. But fun. Ooh, this is pretty. Look at that. Like the dangles, gold tone, silver tone, the wreath design. Nice texture on there. Floral design. Oh dear. The clasp is stuck, but I will try to fix that. Fun piece. Now, I'm not quite sure how this got in here. It's a button. And it's plastic. So this would go into a craft lot. It's not Bakelite. You can find some really cool buttons out there. I would keep a lookout, but this isn't one of them. Now, as I always talk about different designs can sell well. Currently, it's in March, so I've been selling a lot of shamrocks, but hearts are always good. I'll send some love your way. Isn't that great? The rhinestones in there. Check the back. Okay, so it is vintage. Okay, so we can see the clasp, that construction. I'm not sure what the date is on that style construction, but that is a vintage piece. Fair amount of wearing. Okay, fun. Okay, so this, just looking at it, looks vintage. You have a bar brooch design, which is, that's the bar, with some imitation pearls. And then we have it's signed on the back. Okay, so let's see what that is. I'm going to use my handy dandy loop. Oh, yes, it's Marvella. Okay, so I'll see if I can show it to you. Marvella is the company name of Monet before they became Monet. So I said this isn't vintage, but Marvella is vintage unless they did a reproduction, so I'll have to check. Okay, there's the... Yeah, it's not showing up too well. So it's Marvella. Fun. Ooh, 1960s. Not sure if that's when it's from, but very mid-century modern looking. Look at that design. Ooh. Take a closer look. Yep. So it looks like silver tone. Yep, there's the pin sticking out in the end. Yeah, definitely vintage, not signed. Okay, fun. Okay. 1980s, calling my name. Ow! Okay. I remember wearing pieces sort of like this, with this off-white Aurora Borealis beaded pieces. It has a look of, some of it has a quality of Art Deco. There was an Art Deco revival during the 1980s. Okay, there is a texture on the top. Oh, there we go. I'm going to put it in shadow for you. Okay, and then here's some of the beads. Some of these are Aurora Borealis, which is a treatment they did on the plastic beads. Mostly known within the 1950s, 1960s. Okay, fun vintage piece. Ooh, what could be better? A heart brooch with a quilted heart brooch pattern. Look at that, with some tassels on it. That's fun. Just looking at it, looks vintage. It's got a fair amount of wearing on the back. And there's the clasp. Bar is sticking out just a little bit. Okay. Fun. Okay, make sure you wear your hat before you go outside. Might not be your style. Fun enamel. Oh, it can be worn as a pendant too. I don't think it's vintage. Fun. Okay. So I find these every once in a while. It's a great design. This is a shoe clip. So you would only have like the 1920s, 1930s. You might only have a couple pairs of dress shoes, so you'd want to change them up. So you'd put this on the front of your shoe, and you could change the way your shoe looked. You could still use it as like something with putting it onto a coat or a heavier piece of fabric. See how it comes out? It's kind of these heavier clips. Sometimes you'll see them marked. A lot of them were made in France. Great piece. Ooh, this is very modern. Well, or rather, should I say mid-century modern. Fun enameling. Ooh, look at that. Look at the squiggles in the enamel. I love that. Silly me. I had it at an angle. It's a mushroom. 1960s is calling. 1970s. Hello. Okay. All right, so let's look at the back. Is it signed? No, it's not signed. Now that pin isn't sticking out, but it could be a reproduction. Yeah, that's what the back looks like. Definitely a cool looking mushroom. Cool looking mushroom. Ooh, here's some more vintage. Here's the seed pod with some Aurora Borealis. It's got a pale gold tone look to it. Yeah, there's the back. And there's the front. Ooh, that's really pretty. You know, my suspicions are the way the pin is. It makes me think it's a reproduction because the pin bar is not sticking out. Okay, maybe, maybe not. We'll check the design. Okay, so we have a somewhat abstracted heart. I like how it looks like it was drawn. Little wearing. And of course, the prize goes to Monet right here for great design. Monet has always got fabulous designs. Okay. Another scarf clip. I love the different types of gold tone. We have that really nice brushed gold tone. I'm going to open the clip. Make it easier to hold. There we go. See the difference between the way the metal is treated? Fabulous. Okay, and then on the back, the scarf clip is hinged. And then it says, oh, I forget how to pronounce this name. Lieba USA, Lieba USA. There we go. Fun. Now, I do like the scarf clips, but they can be a long tail item. Ooh, we have another one. I've never seen this design before. It's like circles of wire wrapped with one another. So it looks like a Lieba design with the way the hinge is on the back here. See, it's got that hinge like the one before. And let's check. Oh, you know, it's not signed where the other one was. There is a cartouche right here, so let's see. Oh, made in England. Oh, so I was fooled. Okay, I don't think this is going to show up in the loop, but I will give it a shot. The imprinting is not that strong with some of the words. Okay, great. Very Victorian looking. Now, Victorian style jewelry was really popular in the 80s. I had some. You would have a pearl with a dangle and a bow on top. So I'm just looking at this. Ah, yeah, it's exactly what I thought. It's 1928, which is the brand name of jewelry. They're still made today, but a lot of the pieces are from the 1980s. So let's look at the back. Okay, so see this pattern on the back? That was used on the back of 1928 jewelry. So you can identify pieces that way. And because they did look Victorian, but they weren't made like quality Victorian pieces were. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Look at that. A bowler hat with all those great rhinestones on there. Super fabulous. Woohoo. Just checking to see. It looks like they're glue set rhinestones. You can really see how far that pin bar sticks out without even going in for looking at it close up. The cartouche says "Made in USA." So I'll show that to you. There we go. And then there's the back, and you see the pin bar sticking out really far here. So it looks vintagey to me, except I don't know. I have to do some research on that. It's kind of halfway vintagey. But I don't identify anything vintage unless it's like I can be 100% sure. Okay, Christmas tree. Looks like Hallmark. And I am totally wrong. It's not Hallmark. There we go. Made in China. Which is interesting because this style of C-clasp is really used a lot with pieces made in Taiwan, which is 1980s, 1990s. But it's a heavier piece. It still could be from that same time period or maybe a little later. Okay, so we had a Christmas tree. We got Santa. Oh, and Santa lost the back of the brooch. Oh, no. Okay, craft lot, which might explain why I have this. Okay, the pin. Wow, definitely a theme today for hearts. This is a really cool design. I really like that. It does have a lot of wearing on it, though. All right, so let's take a closer look. Yep, you can see the wearing. It does have that good quality construction with this piece right here, but it has that stippling on the back, which makes me think it's a newer piece. All right. This might go in the craft lot just because it's so worn. Oh, okay. Heart. We have the world in a heart. An enameled world. That's a really nice design. Let's see. Ah, Avon. Okay. Avon. Great designs. Okay. Ah, look at that. That is fabulous. Okay. Just looking at the back, it looks like a reproduction maybe in the last 20 years. I like the bow. I like the imitation pearl. And then you see that gold with the stippling kind of look, or little dots. Makes me think it's a newer piece. Fun, though. Okay. This is cool. I like the way this is created. I like the pearl. I like the stones around the pearl. All right, let's take a closer look. Okay, so the stones around the pearl are glue set. But aren't the leaves on that wonderful? It's fabulous. Okay, let's look at the back. Yeah, this is a little bit older. You got the grommet, or rather the rivet. Sorry. This could be indicative of 1960s. Fun. Okay. This is an older piece. All right, so let's take a look at it. It's like an octagon, 8 sides with the beautiful dome shape on the top with this filigree. So you can really see the filigree, which is, you see the open work in there, which when you look through, you see the backing there and the beautiful blue enameling on there. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's look at this. So you can wear it as a pendant or a brooch. And it has a smaller clasp on it. The bar does stick out. It's definitely vintage. I'm not sure of the date, though. It's an older piece. I don't know. I have to do some research. Okay. This is cool. Never seen anything quite like this one before. It had these beautiful enameling on the front, and then the flowers are just textured and kind of in relief or sticking up off of the surface. Okay, let's see if I cover it up, if you can see the texture. There you go. You can see the texture on the white area where the flowers are. All right, so let's take a look at the back. Okay, so it's an older piece. I'll have to do some research to see how old it is. It does have a little bit of damage here, but looks like the clasp works fine. Fun. I am super happy with the brooches. We have modern to vintage and maybe beyond. We'll find out. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to learn more about List Perfectly, check out this video. If you enjoyed the video, then give us a like. And then if you want to see the necklaces from the yard sale, then hit that subscribe button. Take care. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.